everyone, welcome back to Say Mojo Homestead. I am here in front of my mini greenhouse. I just wanted to share with you a little bit about how we are using this mini plastic greenhouse to start our seeds this year. Now last year and in the years past, we actually used our house. We would start all of our seeds in our house, in our living room, and the seeds would just live in our living room until they were ready to plant. As a homeschooling mom that literally does most of my life inside my house or at home, it was just like way too much. It stressed me out just to have seed trays everywhere with kids and toys and all that. So I was gifted with this awesome greenhouse by my mother-in-law, and it has been amazing. Now, I am a researcher, I've said that before, and I did a lot of research trying to figure out the best way to use these greenhouses, and honestly, there just wasn't a lot of content. I didn't find a lot of content anyway. I found people like posting about how to put them up and, you know, posting about like putting plants in there to overwinter them or whatever. But like, I never really saw anyone successfully start seeds in them. And so that's what I wanted to figure out how to do and then share with you guys. What we did this year, what has worked great for us, is we started our seeds in our house like always, so we could control the climate a little bit more while they were sprouting. And then once they came up, we went ahead and moved them out here. So the temperature was fairly warm, so we were able to go ahead and put them right in the greenhouse. We do not leave the seedlings in the greenhouse if it gets below 40 degrees. So this past weekend, we did have some chilly evenings. This isn't heated, so we did go ahead and bring in the trays at night, but then we brought them back in once the temperatures reached over 40 degrees. It has at least eliminated the trays being in our house 24/7 with toys and kids running around and balls being thrown and all of that fun stuff that happens when you are at home with a 4-year-old boy and whatever. So far, it has been amazing. Some things to note. We vent it during the day, especially if it gets like over 50 degrees. Right now, it's not really hot and it's not really sunny, so it's not vented. But it came with these windows. There's some side windows that you just roll up and tie, and it vents it. They're on both sides, and it helps the air kind of circulate through. And that has helped our seedlings not to get too hot. The other thing to know about using one of these is we use bottom water trays. They're all in trays so we can keep water and moisture in there so that they don't dry out. There have been some days when it's gotten really hot, so we did have to open the door, and I think we've only really opened it all the way once, and then the other days we just opened it like halfway so it could vent a little bit. I did want to go ahead and show you the inside and show you how they're doing. So we have some water jugs. Water does absorb the heat, and they say it releases it at night. I've just been testing that. We haven't been relying on it as a heat source, but I figured it couldn't hurt at all. So here are I guess we have 3 seed trays on the bottom. But see, they're doing really, really well in here so far. As you can see, these little guys are getting their first true leaves. We have labeled inside, so I know that these are tomatoes, but I don't know which ones they are. We actually have quite a few trays that are getting their first leaves on, so I know they're doing really well in here. There are a couple cells you do need to watch. There are a couple cells that are drier, so you do need to just, because of the humidity in here, you don't want to overwater because you don't want to cause root rot. So if we have 1 or 2 cells that are drying out, we will take just a little watering can and just water those drier cells individually. But for the most part, I've been really pleased with these bottom trays and with the system that we're using this year in this little mini greenhouse. As you can hear, it has started to rain, so I'm actually hanging out in here. Overall, this was very easy to put up. It's been really easy to kind of figure out in our climate. We are in zone 8. If you're in a colder climate, I don't know that this would really work for you. But for where we are and the weather we have, I really feel like this has been an asset to us in our seed growing this year. So overall, if you are considering getting one of these little greenhouses and trying them out, I say go for it. They aren't very much money, and I feel like you get a pretty good product for the price. I hope you guys stay warm and dry and have a great rest of your week. Be blessed.